Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. Along with our broadcast team of Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, Kevin Harlan, I hope you'll join us in welcoming our very special guest to the broadcast tonight. The terrific, the legendary Kobe Bryant has put on a headset and placed himself in our broadcast position. Kobe, this is really terrific. Thank you for coming by.
No, I'm always happy to stop by.
We'll see the Houston Rockets and the defending NBA champions, the Los Angeles Lakers. All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Rockets, Paul and Harden are the incredible backcourt duo. Clint Capella is out there with Ilyasova, and it's Sefolosha in at the small forward.
Wow, he just does everything right there except the play.
And Kobe, you think about playing the game, you don't miss the physical side of it, but I know the mental side was so big for you, especially as your career went on.
Well, yeah, every season was a new puzzle, right? So it's, as a leader of the team, it's not so much about yourself. You have to put that to the side and think about how to put together the puzzle for your teammates. How do you put them in a situation where they're reaching their max potential?
Yes.
Right? That's what gets the championship done. So every season is exciting because the puzzle is new, right? The emotions, the goals that your teammates have are all new. And so you have to figure out how can you put them in the best possible position to be successful and in turn help us win a championship.
It's a great explanation. Here's Capella following the basket by LeBron James. And Paul gets it to go in.
And the three-point shots become one of Paul's favorites, consistent at knocking it down.
AI passes to Harris. AI left side. Kuzma kicks to LeBron. In the NBA, because the players are so individually great and we all know about them, and the league pushes them in that direction. You got the torch from Michael. You then gave it to LeBron. Before that, it was Dr. J and how I find that amazing how the torch is passed from one great player to another, yet each are so individual in their accomplishments. Did you like receiving it, and did you like passing it on?
Yeah, I love both. The receiving and then passing it on, because it's the infinite cycle. It's an infinite loop. And the game just continues to evolve and players continue to grow. And so I was happy to be a part of that chain after watching it for so many years growing up, from Magic and Larry, and then to Michael, and then to myself and LeBron, and now whoever comes next. It's an infinite loop, and I'm happy to be a part of it.
Nice job to get to the rack before the D could get any help in the post.
Kuzma passes to AI. Harris outside. Lakers passing it around and stolen by Ilyasova. LeBron against Sefolosha. Makes it off the glass. Sefolosha's got his first bucket in this one. And Kobe, talking about passing the torch, do you actually say, hey, you're taking over when I leave the game? And then on top of that, did Jordan say the same thing to you? Hey, Kobe, it's your league now. Take it.
No, it becomes apparent when you start winning championships. That's the tell-all, right? Can you lead a team to win a championship? And not just one, but multiple championships. And that's what determines who gets the torch next.
AI kicks to Harris. Back to AI. Yep, that one goes. AI's got 8 points. Kobe, a lot of guys would keep written notebooks on team styles, individual players. Some do it mentally. What did you do?
I used to do that too at the start, and then I started kind of looking at the lineage of coaches. I started figuring out that most of them come from the same coaching pedigree. Therefore, the defensive packages are pretty much the same.
So you studied coaches.
Well, yeah, because the defensive schematics are all the same. Like, if you look around now, how many Popovich disciples do you have?
A lot.
Right, so you're essentially playing against the same defensive strategy that you would see against a Popovich team. The same offensive philosophy that you see from a Popovich team. Right, so it's all consistent. It's all there.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Zubac is checked in for Wagner. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for LeBron. And Ball subbed in for Harris. Here's McKinney. Kicks it out to Allen. 1:07 left here in the opening quarter. And it's Gordon missing. Lakers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. AI dishes the ball. Connects from three-point range. Ball's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is the mindset Ball has. If you're not going to guard him closely, he'll torch you off the pass.
Here's Allen. Ball with the rebound.
A hand right in his face on the layup. Excellent defense that time in the paint.
AI with it. Now guarded by Fareed. AI passes the ball. AI kicks to Zubas. It's stolen by Capella. Gordon outside. The shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston.
And they swept the season series against this group last season. Pretty impressive stuff.
Now, here's Ball. Ingram passes to AI. 6 to shoot. Goes up to the stripe. Offensive rebound.
Well, he just exploited the size mismatch, and he's getting easy looks tonight.
We'll return shortly. Being an NBA champion, quite an accomplishment. Here's what winning his first NBA title has meant for AI.
You know, when you're a kid and you think about that moment for so long, like what you say, like how you react and celebrate, everything plays out in your head, you know, like 1,000 times before you even get to the NBA. But there is absolutely nothing that can prepare you for that feeling. I'd say that I had a smile on my face probably till about late July, and that's when I knew that it was time to get back to work so I could feel that elation again.
And Greg, you talked any of the platoon swap here for the Lakers. Houston making some changes. Taking a look at the Rockets. The engine of this team, Paul and Harden in the backcourt. Cephalosha is out there with Ilyasova, and it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 3-point lead with the shot. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. LeBron's got 9 points.
Well, James loves pulling up immediately off the pass. You can't give him any breathing room, even when the pass is coming his way.
Well, Kobe, I know you can't stay any longer, but I just want to say thank you on behalf of all of our fans watching and playing the game tonight. Always a pleasure to have you drop by our broadcast.
No, thank you for having me, man, and anytime.
There he is, the legendary Kobe Bryant. And you know, Chris, you and Kobe both playing from the same era of the NBA. He was sharing his thoughts about current trends in the league. You feel it's different from when you and Kobe both played?
Oh, definitely. I mean, when you look now, I do think that the game has changed, but I just think that's great because the game has evolved. Great players have come before us. Great players come and try to get better after that. And I think right now what you see is the accumulation of some great players and then young players studying the game and taking it to a new level. So I can't wait to see where the game goes.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key. And his drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you. And here is Cephalosha following the 3 from AI. Shot clock at 6. Harden finds Paul. Houston needs to get a shot off, and it's blocked. They recover it. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against the Lakers.
Well, and for a guard, Harden does a ton of damage inside, especially how he gets these foul calls close to the basket.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And both free throws good for James Harden.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Smith against Harden. Back to AI. Kuzma kicks to Smith. Pass to AI. Three-pointer.
Such a smart defensive player. Paul and
Thank you, Kevin. An incredible performance so far, and this is your first ever NBA start. How did you get past being nervous?
Man, first of all, my teammates have been great. They've been giving me so much support on the court and off the court, and there isn't so much as pressure as you might think. In fact, it's not hard to have success like this when you got a group of guys around you.
Great support and great confidence that comes.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen AI really making a difference here.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
Yeah, and then it wasn't all dunks. I mean, they were squaring up with confidence, and that became contagious.
LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Harris is out there with AI, and it's Wagner in at the center position. That's the Laker 5. And the dunk is always the king of the highlight reel. We know it comes easy if you're 6'10", or bigger, but Chris, there are little guys who can get up there and slam it down hard too.
Well, I'll tell you what, Westbrook absolutely scares me when he dunks the ball because Westbrook thinks he's 7 foot tall and tries to dunk like it every time. So I love watching him attack the rim. How about Dennis Smith Jr.? His miss in the dunk contest last year was one of the most exciting dunks I've seen in a long time.
It was.
Eric Bledsoe, Terry Rozier. I mean, these guys, they attack the rim fearlessly, and they're going to posterize you if you're a big fella and sleeping on their hops.
Now, here's Kuzma. No points in the game yet for him. AI can't hit.
The D doing everything they can to cut him off on his way to the hoop.
Chris Paul, and that's good. And the Rockets lead by 2.
But he's played a smart and strong game. His field goal percentage proves it.
Here's Kuzma. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Kuzma's got his first points of the night.
Good at taking initiative inside. Once Kuzma is near the hoop, he's focused on scoring.
Paul kicks to Harden. And Wagner pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Harris dishes to AI. Up again, and staying with the play, Harris. Harris has got his first points of the game.
Just no let up in Harris. He's very active and just solid at keeping possessions alive.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
I mean, you talk about the mystique and allure of Los Angeles. The Lakers are undoubtedly the #1 show in LA. Truly one of the great franchises in the NBA.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubac is... 1:30 left in the third. Up top, Zubac. Capella covering. Lakers working the ball around now. And that one's good. AI. And with the legacy and the history of the Los Angeles Lakers comes the pressure to win.
Well, for the organization, they have to be the best. I mean, they have no qualms about going out and going to get a big-time free agent. The players up to the front office, everyone in LA feels the pressure to win.
And Capella the bucket on the assist by Allen. 8 points for Clint Capella.
Oh, wow, I just love the commitment by Capella. Rolling to the rim hard, even just after setting that perfect screen.
Inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Lakers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And a season ago, only converting at about a 72% clip from the line.
Well, the watch continues. Every year, every accomplishment goes into the analysis. I mean, LeBron will probably never be able to escape.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. And there it is for him. Paul's got the lead up to 2 now for Houston.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
And he gets the bucket.
Floater's a tough shot, even when you're that close to the bucket.
If they increase the tempo, they got a chance at a 2-for-1.
Yeah, it's a combination of urgency and efficiency. Let's see how they execute.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
I mean, look, with all the hand injuries he's had over the years, I don't know how Paul's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, some of his fingers look like they got 4 knuckles.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Ingram. And stolen by Ilyasova.
And this is where you milk the clock.
You're exactly right. No reason to give your opponent another crack at this. It's all you.
And here we go. Fast break, and AI's got it. It counts, and the foul. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Yeah, talent in this league has it so that now pretty much every team can push the pace. You have to get back on defense.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. From deep. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Lakers lead by 1. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Paul and Gordon are the backcourt pair. Kenneth Faried is out there with Cephalosha. And it's Ilyasova in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And so far, this has got that feel of a game that could be back and forth all the way.
Yeah, at some point, though, you might expect one team to go on a run, but this could come down to the wire. And not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just one in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
And that one's good. AI.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Paul passes to Gordon. Now here's Ilyasova. Pass to Cephalosha. Rocket 6. From outside the arc. And it's Kenneth Faried with the foul. That's his first foul. Harris is checked in for Hart. James Harden, he's checked in for the Rockets. The Lakers in the lead. Back to AI. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 5 assists tonight.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The drive by Paul. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Smith kicks to AI. Here's Wagner. Chris Paul grabs the miss.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, that just shows you can do everything right sometimes, but still get the wrong result.
Stolen by Faried. Cephalosha misses.
Now, that's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those 2 things that he possesses.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Here's Paul. Oh, Faried in position, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I've seen Paul make about 1 million of those passes over his career, and it never gets old.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Capella's checked in. Wagner passes to AI. Lakers passing it around. And Capella sends it back.
An elite shot blocker in this game. Capella's athleticism and length allows him to stifle shooters.
Kuzma can't get it to go. And it's Paul with the ball for the Rockets. Trailing by 2, Cephalosha kicks to Paul. Here's Capella. The game now all time.
Showing why he wants to take on more responsibility, Kev. I mean, Capella's competitiveness in these big moments, admirable.
Pass to Ingram. And here's AI. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Kenneth Faried. Good on the first, and that gives them the lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
Wrong guy to put on the line in the close game. You know he's not going to miss.
Harden scanning the floor. The pass to Cephalosha. On the clock. To the middle. Here's Faried. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
That's just an attack mindset. I love it. Game on the line. These are competing guys.
AI passes to Kuzma. Stolen by Harden. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. And a switch here also for Houston. Ilyasova's checked in. Here's Harden on the wing. Guarded by Harris. Pass to Ilyasova. On the wing, Cephalosha. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Capella to take the lead. That one a little long.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Nails the tray.
Now, that is cold-blooded.
Well, we want people to tune in, don't we? This is what they're tuning into. Big moments.
Timeout called the Rockets. They're down by 3. There's 37 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
Hey, they do have enough time here if they shoot quickly to get the 2-for-1. We'll see if they try.
And with this game closing in on the final buzzer, let's take a look at our Jordan player of the game.
Hey, guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
And during that break, Mike D'Antoni talked to his team. This is still a close game, and he told his guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win. Guys?
Paul with the 3. The Lakers with the rebound. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
AI, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And now they are probably too far ahead. It's going to be nearly impossible to get back in this one.
That's why you can't let yourself get in this deeper hole. Very little time now to climb out.
Tacks another big point onto the league. Great N1 play showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
Timeout called the Rockets. They're behind by 6. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Another miss by Houston.
Well, look, his teammates are going to stop giving him the ball if he keeps taking shots like that.
And he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. And so it's Houston with it to stop the run. It's hauled in by Zubac. AI outside, shoots the three. And so Los Angeles